What's up, YouTube, and welcome to the house. I think there's no better way to start celebrating the 4th of July than by seeing how a European website destroys the American market on their pre-sale prices. But first, I wanted to go over the community-wide reaction to Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge and kind of get a sense and feel of why some of these prices are ending up the way they are. So, looking at the comment section from my last video, and also this is the general feeling from Zodiac Duelist, it's a lot of people going, this card should have been in here. This card should have been in here. I don't feel these choices. I don't feel like these cards were good. Where's this card? Where's that card? No Hidden City. Those kind of things. Like, we just got Guru. Where's Hidden City with it? Where's Arnios? Yes, there are missed opportunities for reprints in here. And they did lead very heavy with cards like Borrelsword Dragon and Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. But the thing is, Engage and Widow Anchor not only have ban list fears on them, you also have reprint fears for the Megatins, since Dark Saviors are a potential for the Megatins. So these are no longer really chase cards, even though they're up there in price for the set. It's kind of weak that we're under $10 within the top 5 cards on pre-sales in a set. And also, All Mirage on TCG Player is freaking way cheaper at $8. So I love pitting my sponsors against each other. You can use my link down below when shopping TCG Player to support, or get yourself 5% off of Tier 0. Yeah, just ignore me, sponsors. Ignore what I'm doing completely and giving my audience the best deals at your expenses. But the thing is, I think Tier 0 is onto something here. There's no other real card selling the set metagame-wise besides Borrelsword Dragon at first. You do have the amazing Link Reigns pack imports, which are really good and original to the set, and I think will go up over time. But I want to go back over some of the really good reprints that Battles of Legend has done real quick. They have Herald of the Arclight. Yes, this being reprinted will permanently sweep the value out from under its legs. Similar to cards like Into the Void, similar to other Battles of Legend reprints. But this is why I feel Battles of Legend holds true to its name and its concept here. You get Cyberstein, its 3rd ever printing, which is why it's up there perhaps in price for TCG Player and pre-sales right now, because it only had the prize card in the DB copy up until now, and we finally... It doesn't say Fusion Deck anymore. You can play other cards. Wink. You have Drago Necro Nether Soul Dragon, which was only in Gold Rare up till now, getting its first reprint. So yay, not having to play Gold Rares if you're playing zombies. But it was spiking up towards $20 here for a bit as well, with Super Polymerization hype. You then have Artifact Scythe, a card that has bubbled into that $20 range a couple times, rested at $15 here and there, getting its reprint alongside Lancia, a non-missed opportunity. And then you have the foil upgrades as usual. But where Battles of Legend is failing, it's not like I have this disconnect, it's not like this blind love for Battles of Legend. Where Battles of Legend is failing is the fact that some of the highest up there printings are the holo upgrades. For this set, the holo upgrades are supposed to be an afterthought and not really an initial push and sale. Pankratops should not be $6 now. It should be a year from now. The quantities are going to come out. And whether this set is over-opened or under-opened, it will create amazing investment opportunities in some senses. I feel like when we look at cards like Pankratops, it's supposed to be the afterthought of the set. It's an amazing meta card right now, but it's just a holo upgrade, not something community-wide cares about. Usually only competitive players care about, which is a very niche in the market. So the set is failing on the initial pump out of, well, All Mirage is really $8 right now on TCG Player. So then the next highest cards are these, and everything is underpriced versus TCG Player for the most part besides these when you use the 5% off code. And just naturally, like, I think Magical Musketeer Max with my code is 1070, and we look over here and it's like 12 something, 13 something, where is he? Yeah, 1284. So like, Max is a very exciting card for the set because it gives Magical Muskets a going second option, solid solidly, and it's one of those Link Frames imports that people were excited about. You have Cyframe Lord Lambda, you have the Harpy Link, you have so many like collectible / playable things. Like I think Harpy Conductor will be more collected than anything, and you see over here Tier 0 slashing that price hard. So the market is going to have to adapt on some levels to Tier 0's prices here, and we've seen that throughout pre-sales. I searched Ideal 808's site. Their pre-sales aren't up on site. I haven't checked eBay yet because the whole talking point here is kind of the fallout of these prices as well. We see that Vision Heroes are up there in terms of what they think will sell, Summon Limit. Traptrick Sarah is another great one, and I think that's actually cheaper over here on TCG Player when you're shopping over here right now. But again, this is pre-sales. It's rare that I suggest pre-sales on TCG Player, so the only reason I'm looking at these now is A, to compare to Tier 0, and B, a lot of these prices I thought were where they would be 3 weeks after release. So what will the true fallout be? You've released this product in the dead of off-season, completely out there, high and dry, waiting to be picked up. That's kind of setting it up for failure, which is another feeling like, oh, we didn't get engaged in Widow Anchor for the WCQ. That could have helped sell those cards. You know, they could have been 20s, half price of the current metagame at the time because they were 40s, and really exciting for duelists to be able to get early and help sell a lot of these packs if you'd released it earlier. So I do get there's other factors that make this feel more disappointing than it is, but still a lot of amazing singles and reprints to be able to pick up here. The High Speed Roid Link, for example, under $2. This is an amazing card. It's not going to break the meta or anything. Traptrick Sarah here at $280 pre-sales on TCG Player. And you notice it's a ton of these top sellers. So they may have just ordered a ton of Battles of Legend, ripped it all open, and are like, please, I need to get rid of this. Or they're just guessing where prices are falling because you're not supposed to open it yet, and just throwing it out and saying, I need to get rid of this. That's what I feel like is going on right now with this set, and that's why the prices are already so low and past where I thought they would be here. And that leads to the question again, will this be under-opened and sold out? Is this getting rid of the hot potato early? I don't know. White Dragon Weaver Buster Collapse Serpents, their holo rares were $10-ish going into here. Will they be less? Will they be hit on the FNL list after we get our holo upgrades? Hopefully not. You know, it's the second holo upgrade for them, though. Necros Cycle, that was one that was just missing from Dupo. This should have been in dual power from the start, so people weren't too excited about that. But there's just so much. The number monsters are really good for this set, actually. That's kind of exciting. So where is everything going to land? Well, I'm going to say it straight up. A lot of cards will get cheaper. Some will not. Some will get bought out on inception. I think Tier 0 is onto something with All Mirage. I think there's going to be other big wins here. Tier 0 always takes huge losses on several cards, being how they pre-sale, being how they, you know, try to slash the market on pre-sales to get business. I do think there's going to be several places you can win here, but overall, it's a community-wide reaction to this set. It is too little, too late, not in time, wrong time, and I don't know. I'm just still a huge fan of this set. I'm still a huge fan of what it provides. I'm still a huge fan of how it is going to be slashing prices like Artifact Scythe and giving that engine to pretty much anybody who wants their hands on it. I think it did a good job on holding true to the intent of Battles of Legend. I think it did a really good job with the Link Frames pack imports, not making us wait forever on a ton of them. I'm sorry you didn't get your Raid Raptor or Scrap Link. And I think overall, I'm a fan. I'm stunned at the prices this early on, and I think it's a great opportunity for any of you guys who wanted things out of the set. But whether you agree or disagree with me on these points, I truly do want to hear in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this discussion at all, like the video and tell me why you feel differently or why you do agree after hearing my thoughts on it. Like, I don't know. I feel like one of the last people standing saying I like this set, and I hear a lot of people just with disappointment and this or that should have been in it. But I overall am still standing by the fact that I think this is a really amazing opportunity with cheaper prices than we could have foreseen coming. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, use my TCG Player link down below when shopping TCG Player. It costs you nothing, helps me out. Or get yourself back a little something and use that 5% off code at Tier 0 Games. Also, what's good 5 down below. I think Tier 0 has plenty of reasons to shop and plenty of things you can be picking up. All Mirage is so cute, but why are you so expensive on their site? So yeah, the All Mirage is obviously something I might get sooner than later rather than waiting for its price to inflate, because $8 is heckin' cheap for a card that's going to end up in, like, you can play that in Guru Control, you can play it in Altergeist. There's a lot of decks that'll end up using All Mirage that aren't Solomon Greats, by the way. But do consider what you want to pick up sooner than later with prices like these, and then make your picks on, okay, I can pick this up in 2 to 3 weeks off TCG Player or eBay. I can wait a couple of weeks on this. I don't think these are going to spike. But whatever you think has potential to rocket from either low quantities and under opening of the set, or vendors trying to hawk it off early within the first couple of months, use that big brain of yours and decide what you're going to buy. Thank you so much for watching.